Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. This time around I've got another post-match review of one of the matches in the Interncup run at my club. Let's get right on with it and have a look at stage 1. The plan for this stage was fairly simple. Start on the right hand side, shoot 8 shots, reload on the way to the next hatch. Now, let's have a look at how the actual run went.
Load the mic ready! Are you ready? Stand by!
A few comments here. Because I neglected adding the racking of the slide to my stage preparation, I didn't rack the slide immediately upon drawing the gun. That cost me a second or two. When originally loading the magazine, the top round had stuck, and I had thought that meant that the magazine was fully loaded. As it would turn out, it wasn't, which cost me a few extra seconds, as you could see. My shooting was slow and deliberate, for which I was rewarded with acceptable hits, strong hand only not being one of my strengths. Next, let's have a look at stage 2. Stage 2 being weak hand only, I decided to start on the left side and also wanted to shoot the furthest targets first, moving out. Now, let's have a look at my run.
Are you ready? Stand by! If finished and look so clear, if clear hamna.
Picking up the gun went as expected, and I took the gun off safety with my strong hand, enabling me to focus on shooting with my weak hand. I made a tentative attempt at a weak hand mag change, quickly realizing that wouldn't work for me. I then swapped to my strong hand for the mag change. That went very smoothly indeed. Beyond that, my only comment is that my handling of the gun, weak hand only, is quite obviously not good enough. I'm allowing the gun to jump far too much and don't really have control over the recoil. Now, let's have a look at stage 3. Again, we've got a very simple stage plan. I start by taking a single step back with my right foot, engage 3 targets from that opening, then do a mag change on the way to the next opening, from which I engage 2 more targets, and then finally engage the last target from the final opening. Let's have a look at my run.
Are you ready? Stand by! If you're
All in all, not a bad run through. I would have liked to have been a bit more deliberate about that mag change, and I would have also liked to have slowed down my shots for the final target, as I did hit the no-shoot in my first volley. Other than that, I am pretty happy about this one. Next, let's have a look at stage 4. Here is my run-through. Once again, a pretty simple plan. Start by going right, then take the popper before going left. Mag swap. Then moving to the fault line and engaging targets. Moving on to the left, engaging targets. And that's about it. Now, let's have a look at my actual run.
Stand by!
Another acceptable run. I am annoyed by the fact that I don't follow through on my plan. I know that I could have taken that popper from that rear position, and really I should have. Other than that, I am fairly happy with the execution of this run. Next, let's have a quick look at stage 5. Here's my walkthrough. This plan is about as simple as can be. Turn around, draw, load, and engage. Next, let's have a look at my actual run.
Are you ready? Stand by!
All in all, a decent run. 2 lessons for next time. First, turn clockwise. That avoids the risk of sweeping other people at the range. Second, don't lean against the port. Other than that, I'm fairly happy. Next, let's have a look at stage 6. The plan is pretty simple. Crouch to get the first 2 targets. Then move through the door, engage 1 target on the left and 2 on the right before changing my mag. Kneel to grab 3 targets through this port. Mag change, and then 2 targets on my left, 2 targets on my right, and another mag change. Finally, engage 2 targets on the left and 1 target on the right before engaging the poppers. Now, let's have a look at how the run actually went. It isn't pretty.
Stand by! Here you go.
The major mistake I'm making is not sticking to my reload plan. If I'd stuck to my reload plan, I would have been fine. Instead, I'm dropping mags left, right, and center, with the result that I have to go back for one of my dumped mags in order to be able to engage all of the targets. On a related note, while I was able to engage all targets, I was not able to engage all targets with 2 rounds, leading to a number of misses. No excuses here, I just didn't do the job. My plan was solid, and if I'd shot according to that plan, I would likely have done significantly better than what I ended up doing. That's it for me for this time around. See you next time.